I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies know that I'm sinning, and this is
right here. Okay, this year is gonna be like this for quite a while. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my vlog. Unless you're new, then welcome. Well, this vlog's gonna be about boxing. This vlog, I'm gonna be telling you all about how I started boxing and things that I learned in boxing and everything, and why I think boxing is one of the greatest sport. Because yes, it is really good. I love it. And in my opinion, I personally think that every single guy, so at least learn one combat sport in their life. Like, you don't have to dedicate your whole life to it. Like, you can just learn it for like 6 months or like a year. Just learn it. Like, it'll teach you a lot of things. So enjoy the video.
swear to God, man, I'ma make it soon. Silence all the haters as they see us making moves. I do what I want, so I got nothing to prove. Staying motivated, teaching others what to do. I'm staying focused, my mind is open. They start to notice that I'm in motion. There is no potion, you're not just chosen. It takes devotion to stay composed, man. Never stop, there ain't no time to fall. Try to live, get it all. You got one life to ball. Thinking big, never small, cause you gotta want it all.
So I've been boxing for more than 2 years, right? And it's been quite fun, to be honest. Sometimes I get scared. A lot of time I get scared. Like when I used to train outside the ring, like before sparring started, like I just got into boxing and everything. Like when I used to see other guys sparring, seniors than me, right? I was thinking like, okay, that punch was like so slow and anyone could like easily does it, right? Like what's this big deal? Like, I would do it so easily. Like when I got into the ring, oh shit, man, that was something else. Like okay, that there's a whole different world out there inside the ring. Every time I wrap a hand, my hands used to shake like literally like that. It requires a lot of hard work, like honestly a lot of hard work and dedication. Like those 3 minutes, one round equals to 3 minutes, right? So those 3 minutes, boy, but once you get into sparring and you get used to it, nothing's more fun than that. It's fun if the opponent is quite skilled, it's fun, right? But if the opponent is like quite not unskilled and he's like just a beginner, he'll brawl with you, and that's uncool. Brawling is uncool, guys. Technical sparring is very cool, but like brawling will only bring brain damage, and it won't even be that effective for the training. Okay, so the first thing that I learned in boxing would be mental toughness, right? Like, wow. You need a lot of mental toughness over here. A lot, I tell you, a lot. Like, it's not about like going one day being motivated and the very next day you're like lazy, your hands paining, your back's paining, and you're not gonna go it. No. Boxing's not gonna work like that. You're not gonna make any improvement like that. You need to be consistent. You need to be, be willing to be there. Be willing to get hurt and get back up whenever you get down. That's what makes you strong, right? Yeah, that mental toughness is a lot important in boxing. And I learned mental toughness through boxing, to be honest. So So the next thing that I learned in boxing was accountability. Like, you are the one who decides that you're gonna win or you're gonna lose, right? You gotta put in the work every single day. You gotta be willing to wake up every day, go for that run that you don't want to go, push past your limits, right? Push your body even when it wants to give up. Never give up, and like, get up every single time you get beat down, and that's how you win, right? And I'm not saying that you will you'll not fail. I mean, obviously you might get hurt in the process, you might fail, but that does not mean you give up, right? You decide. Like, it's you who decide. For me, it's myself. And the third thing that I learned in boxing, it's self-confidence. Whoa, boy, I need to tell you this a lot. Okay, so the main reason that I joined boxing was to gain self-confidence. Like, oh boy, trust me, when I was back in high school, I didn't have that much of self-confidence. Right? I was that nerdy kid who used to stay in the first bench and not talk a lot. Now I'm a college kid who talks a lot and who gets who makes a lot of trouble, which is not good, making trouble. But uh, what I'm trying to say here is I'm a lot confident because of boxing. My self confidence went from this to the roof, woo, and above. And it's fun, honestly. Like, I've never been this confident in my life before. Boxing really uh, brings up your self confidence. It boosts your self confidence. Respect and discipline. Yep. Discipline is a way to achieve uh, any long-term goals, honestly. Like, in boxing, it requires a lot of discipline. Waking up at like 5 a.m., going for that run even if you don't like it, and putting in all those hard work even if you're tired. Regardless how you feel, you go in that training, put in the work. Like, even if your friends are not going for the training, you go train. Even if no one's there, you train alone. You go put in the work, sweat. Dang, it requires a lot of discipline in boxing, and the results are fabulous, I tell you, honestly. Another thing that I learned in boxing was sportsmanship. And honestly, I don't think I have to say this, but like, yeah, in boxing, it really helps to develop your sportsmanship. Like, even if you win or lose, you respect your opponent. You don't play rough. You don't play fouls. Even after the game, you shake hands with the opponent, with the referee and the opponent's coach. That is good sportsmanship, right? So another one of the important things that I learned in boxing was resilience, like getting back up every single time. Right? You don't have to do a lot. You haven't failed at all if you get back up. All you need to do is get back up. You know, in boxing, you in not only in boxing, like in every other sports, you get injured, or sometimes you get losses and everything, and it's hard to sometimes cope up with them. you know you work so hard and everything, and due to a small injury you cannot play a game that you've been working so hard on, or you work so hard and you lost in the first game. It's really hard. Not a lot of people can do it, and I really have a huge respect who can do it. Like, yeah, getting back up. you know Resilience is the key to keep moving forward. You need to get back up stronger, better, and you'll understand what are the obstacles that brought you down. So you'll be more careful. That's what I learned in boxing. Like, every time you get knocked down, you get back up. You raise your head high. I mean, not in the not in the sparring or game. You just put like your chin down. I mean, what I'm trying to say is, you put your chest up, knock that dust off, you put your head high, and live like a king, like you are. So that's another thing that I learned in boxing. Pretty cool sport. Last thing that I learned in boxing is it improves your health and it improves your body. I don't even have to say this. Right, boxing is that it requires a lot of cardio. You even lift weights and everything, and your cardiovascular health is a lot better. Like if you continue doing boxing throughout the life, you don't have to make it your career, but you know this the training part. So yeah, boxing helps a lot to improve your body. Like I haven't seen a boxer who's not fit, right? I have not, honestly. So yeah, guys, boxing was great for me. I really enjoyed it. I loved it. I loved every single moment of boxing. I made a lot of new friends. I met a lot of new people. I made new connections. Some people were older than me. Some people were younger than me. Most of them were younger. And everyone was, uh, you know, really polite. They were very kind. They were all dedicated. They were all very hardworking. And I really enjoyed boxing a lot. These 2 years, I met a lot of people. A lot of people tried boxing. I've seen people come and go in these 2 years. They came with full of energy. Some left, some are still continuing. I'm really grateful to God that I did meet them. They are really great. I'm really grateful for each and every one of them. I I learned a lot from them. I learned a lot from boxing, a lot from my coach, a lot from my seniors, and yeah, I'm really gonna miss this boxing family. Since I've decided to hang up my gloves, and um, for now, right? I don't know what will happen in future, but for now, I won't be boxing anymore. Uh, I'm really gonna miss my sparring partners, my training partners, and everyone. I'm gonna miss my coach. I learned a lot from my coach. Like, wow. I learned a lot from my seniors. I learned a lot from my training partners. I learned to never give up. Hard work always pays off, even though if it's late. You know, I learned a lot about respecting people, a lot about, you know, uh, being calm in uh, the situations where you should be calm. There are a lot of situations where people get angry, and you should learn to how to control those, you know, emotions. More like, even though you feel those emotions, you don't act upon those emotions, right? I learned to never give up, no matter the circumstances, no matter what life throws in you. I learned um I learned to always give your best. I learned about resilience. I learned discipline. I learned that hard work always beats talent, right? So no matter what happens, never give up. Always chase your dream, have goals, work on it, and do your best. Yeah, that's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be coming up with some new videos. I guess my next video is gonna be RIC. Yep, and that video is gonna be pretty long because that video is pretty special, and I think I'll divide those videos in 5 parts or maybe 4. I don't know. It's gonna be pre-event, then the main event. The main event's gonna be about 3 days, so I have 3 different vlogs for it. And post-event, I think pre-event it's gonna be two major videos, and we'll see about it. I'll see you guys. Stay tuned, and yeah, never give up. Never back down. Never what? Never give up. Never back down. Yep, that's it. Okay, see you guys. Love y'all.